Good morning, happy TikTok Tuesday. So, I don't even know what you can see, but I can see a deer. It is metal. I got it at Burlington for $6. It was very plain, and I filled in these little lines because they had wires that I didn't like looking at. So that was the acrylic paste, and we've got glass chips all over it, and started putting some color of alcohol ink on him. Yes, it's him. And some rhinestones on the antlers. So that's where we're at. It's Mod Podge, but it's dishwasher safe. So that's important. And you know, when you do pieces like this, it's nice to be able to wipe it off, like dust or something like that. You want to be able to wipe it off. So the dishwasher safe, you'll be able to do that. And you know, that's kind of cool. A little damp rag and just wipe it off. So I'm going to just throw some of that down on a palette. And that is going to be what I'm going to stick some unicorn spit in, I believe. How you guys doing out there? Welcome, happy Merry Christmas and all that stuff. All right, so here's some Midnight's Blackness. Here's some Hades. We want some blues or purples. This is Dionysus, another artistic vibration. Looks like that in the actual bottle. Let's see, I want some brown. This is Hephaestus. It's a brown with sparkle, another artistic vibration. There it is. That's what it looks like. All right, I think I want to start with some dark lines. I need to know where my trees are. And I'm really thinking, you know, I love the waterfall idea, and there's a neck. So I can't almost just ignore it. Here's some blacks. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in that. Just mix it into that Mod Podge. So it's going to mute it a little bit until it dries, and then it'll look back to black. And on this, you know, I just want the idea. I'll get some Hephaestus going in there too. Let's see, I'm gonna put some sun over here. That'll be my light side. I'm not painting all of the branches because, you know, you don't see the whole thing when you're looking at a tree most of the time, unless there's no leaves. So I'm just gonna make my way around this little tushy here. Oh, now I painted the whole thing. That's okay, I'll go over it. Now that I said that, a little more Hephaestus up here in the light. Well, how pretty is this gonna be? Oops, I went straight Hephaestus without the Mod Podge. It's all right. A few more maybe here and there. And you know, the worst that can happen when you're doing art is you get to start over. So really, it's a beautiful thing to do. So let's get some Mod Podge and some Dionysus. And give myself an idea. There's my bright pink. Ooh la la. Oh goodness, look how pretty this is. I'm loving that color. Good grief. All right, I'm gonna keep playing. Let's see, got my pinks going here. I want some pink clouds coming through. Now Celine is sheer, still white, but has very light iridescence. ready, so I'm just going to dip some of that in there and just mush it around, see what I got. A little more pink. Get some purple. A little black. That looks like a cloud. It'll lighten up. We'll make sure. Some Celine. Just some sky. Oh, how pretty. All right, let's get some water going up here. This is gonna look weird, this pink water. Let me add a little more Celine and Mod Podge right on top of this. Just gonna have to go back over here. Pink. What do you think? Are we getting it? Slowly. More pink. I like that this looks actually like cherry blossoms. It doesn't have to be snow, I guess. I don't know. I'm going up here. Just on the top of that, maybe. Yeah, I'm getting it. I see it. Thank God. You know what it's like when you're just hoping that something starts to come together? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I know it looks really messy right now, but that is the process. You know how it is. All right, let's do a little more trees, a little more pronounced. I want some different brown than I've got. I have squirrel. All right, into the Mod Podge and into squirrel. Plain brown. I think I'm going to add some black to that. I just like it better when I do that. And just because the waterfall starts there doesn't mean the trees have to stop. That's what I'm thinking. Now I probably will end up going back over with some more of that gel, heavy gel, and more glass at the very end, clear glass. Artistic Foundation. These smell like jasmine and lemongrass, y'all. They're scented. So you get your art therapy and aromatherapy all in one. Arting the experience, you know, because pretty much that's what I do it for. It's just that peaceful experience. You're gonna love these because it takes it to a whole new level with your aromatherapy. Okay, that's with the Mod Podge. Got a blue tree going on. It's gonna be pretty. Go back over that brown stuff too. Why not? Okay, so I got blue up there, that Oceanus, so I want to do it again. Get that water off my brush. Sorry if you're hearing my stomach growling. Starving artist is right. It's some black. I put some black in there with that blue. I want those dark blues. Way over here, kind of a vignette maybe even. I could get a little more serious about the darkness. Might be weird on the tushy area though. Let's see what happens. I like it. I'm only doing the half. That's the other half. It's just plain white with that. And it was just metal. Okay, I'm getting the feeling of it. We're getting a little, very vibrant. Wow. I'll probably end up turning it the other way because it's, you know, you get kind of classy and then you get, what the heck? Love it. All right, into my Celine and my Mod Podge. I mix that up so that Celine will thin out. Looks, I've got some blue in there too, some powdery blue of some sort. Looks like Oceanus. And that's okay with me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make clouds coming across here into that purple. Just anytime I think you can make something variegated in color, it's so much, well, first it's fun. And then also, I think it just makes it look more cool for a sky. But that's my personal preference, you know. You do you. Coming down over this lake a little. Blend, blend, blend. Even on glass. I so love the lake. If nothing else, I love the lake. Right, you can start to see how that Hephaestus now, this light brown here, is beginning to dry and catch the light. See that copperish look? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so here's the thought process, y'all. The neck is heavy with trees and everything. It's going to have the water coming down as well. If I put my cabin over there, then it will block some of the water, which is nice. I want to, you know, partially showing waterfall. But it also will be everything over on this side. However, because the build, he's got such a big tushy, it may not be a bad idea to put the cabin over there. I don't know. What do you think? I think a cabin would be beautiful. It doesn't have to be a brown cabin. Let's put some dark underneath of it. No. The white helps. It would be neat to have it glowing, wouldn't it? Gosh, no. Can we keep going? Sure we can. Oh, let me show you. All right, so you get the idea of how that's going to happen. So fun to work with these products, you guys. Just grab anything and start playing because it's worth it. So worth it. Let's give ourselves some, whatever this is. I can take it off. Don't panic. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that so far. All right, so that is the mess I've made. And I hope you've enjoyed it, because I have. It was so fun. Isn't that neat? I wonder if I can shut this light off. Does that help? No. No. Hey. Anyway, hi guys, this is my face. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And try all of these things. Go get something that doesn't cost you anything and play with it. That's, I know my hair. Hey, it's Christmas. Leave me alone. Look, this is gonna be so pretty. Oh, wow. Isn't that fun? And I have a whole other side that's already glassed if I want to just do ink or leave it classy and elegant. So, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sherry and Shannon, thank you so much. Chelsea, thank you so much. Paula, everybody, and hubby, thank you. Love you. Have a very Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you are just filled with love and joy. If you're missing someone this year, like many of us are, I just hope that you remember all the good that they brought into your life and be thankful for the years that you had. That's where I'm at right now. Thankful for all the years that I had with them. And just bring those happy memories back because you know they'd want you to be happy. So have a great celebration. Love you all. Bye.